So since we talking heavy, let's go a little philosophical for a little bit.
Oh shit.
Here we go.
With it.
So you think about like everything that's going on in the world. You think about, how long you've been on this earth. People be like, living like my last. You only live once. You hear all those sayings. So
YOLO.
if you had a magic, you had the magic pill or crystal ball, and could pick when you leave this earth, what would you pick? How long would you live?
Physically, I'm ready to die when I can no longer take care of myself. And when I say that, washing my body, using the bathroom, walking without assistance, stuff of that nature. If I had to put an age on it, I would say 85.
Me personally. Age on your ass.
Well, if I had to pick an age, I would say 85.
And to make sure retirement calculator is easy right there. Let me just do 85. All right, we good. Let's go.
Yeah. Because I don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? When I do have kids, because I want to have kids, everybody's like, my kids gonna take care of me because I took care of them. And yeah, that's good and everything. But when you really think about it, don't get me wrong, I'll take care of my parents too if they needed it. But when you really think about it, I don't want to be that burden on their life because they got to stop what they're doing to come take care of me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because they didn't choose to be in this world. I brought them in this world. So like, I feel like it's somewhat unfair for people to say, well, my kids gonna take care of me. Don't put me in old folks home, take care of me. Like, when you really sit back and think about it, it's like they can't really live their life if they gotta take care of you. Mm-hmm. So that's why I feel like if I can no longer function on my own, I think I'll be in good graces and cool with just leaving this earth.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Kevin? You want to go? Or you want me to go? Are you ready for this one?
Yeah. So just like Maul, shit. Just like Maul said,
I'm a fuerte.
Just like Maul said, you know what I'm saying? When I can no longer function, that's exactly the same shit I was gonna say. Because you shouldn't. If I'm at the point where I can't shit without a fucking diaper on or anything like that, man, then it's time for me to go. I actually had a conversation with who was in the car. Shania was in the car, and me and Janeke was talking about it and stuff. And I was like, when I get to that point, hey man, just off me, man. Don't just leave me lingering around suffering. And Shania gonna go, well, why don't you just off yourself? I said, God damn.
That's Shania.
Don't put that pain on me.
Well, see, what Casey is not telling everybody is he has this dream of a Viking funeral. So he wants his ass to be set off on the river somewhere, going down to Mississippi.
Better learn how to shoot fucking arrows around this bitch. But on another note, but seriously though, since deployment and everything like that, as far as death and everything like that, it doesn't bother me. I don't really care. I mean, it is what it is. You get being in my profession, you know it might come, it might not, whatever. Yeah. But if it's physically my choice, I take the magic pill, hold the magic dickle, whatever I need to do. I would say long as I get to see my grandkids, long as I can live long enough to see my grandkids, I'm satisfied. I know the next generation of me is out in the world, and and I'll be satisfied with that. You know what I'm saying? And long as my people is taken care of, I can't say I have an exact age, but long as I can see my grandkids, and once I get to the point like Maul said where I can't physically take care of myself, hey, I'm ready to go. How about you, bro?
Well, I was thinking and listening to you brothers talk, and I thought about it. So I'm gonna take it a little bit differently, because with science and shit, taking care of stuff, they can have a embedded bidet, and if you shit, just rinse that shit clean and shit like that. So more so than physically, mentally is the shit, because we lost our grandfather to Alzheimer's. And to see what that shit does to the mind is frightening, man. I'm not even gonna lie. And you know, to be sharp 1 minute and not have a clue where you at the next minute and regress to 30, 40, 50 years ago in your life. With no warning, no nothing, you know, that's the shit that gets me. Like the physical shit, you know, I can deal with that shit, but the mental, if it gets to that point, let me go. And then on the other side of that, if I'm in there and the doctors are like, yeah, his brain is gone, his machine is just keeping him out, take me out, say some nice words, get a street in my honor or some shit, I don't know. But one thing I will say that we don't talk about a lot, we've never talked about it on here ever, but one thing that I say everybody should look into is long-term care insurance, even when you're young, because that'll make it so when you talk about like building legacies and shit, that'll make it so while you may not necessarily want to go to a home, that money will be available to go to that nursing home of your choosing, and it won't be the responsibility of your kids to have to take care of you. Because I mean, like you guys both said, we'll talk a little bit more offline about that. But yeah, it's another one of those insurances that we don't talk about that help. That there's shit with your money that you can do that grow your legacy, but then there's also shit that preserves your legacy. And long-term care, because nursing homes are expensive as fuck. And I mean, you could look at it from that perspective, or having your kids have to take care of you. I mean, that's a lot of responsibility on a child or on your child at that time. So that's the one piece I would say is look into that shit, so you make sure, you know, your legacy is established. So if I had to pick a time, kind of like I don't have a year per se, but I mean, as long as I can smoke a cigar and have a drink and all that good stuff, I'll still be kicking. Yeah. So I don't quite have my retirement calculator figured out to that point yet, but
I tell you what, can I add one real quick?
Go for it, man.
If I can't dip my dickle anymore, bro, I'm done. That's it. Count me out, bro. Take me out the game. Take me out the game.
I could tell you were looking at the bottle, and I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
If I can't dip my dickle no more, man, that's like one of those things that have to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be fucking walking around with a floppy fish out of water, bro. You got to be able to damn still knock something down. And if I can't knock it down
us after this episode.
Yeah, Dickle, let's go.
Let's go.
I come up with a theme song and everything. But seriously, man, if I can't have intercourse anymore, I'm good.
I'm good.
That's a good.
Yeah,
that's very important. That helps your mental too, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Helps your mental, helps your physical.
You worry about that young bastard that's cutting your grass. Is he gonna smash your wife when you leave? I mean, yeah, but seriously though, you know what I'm saying? You'll think about that, like, oh man, I can't really do for my wife no more, but she still want it. And this little punk motherfucker that's over here edging up the motherfucking yard, that some bitch.
He edging up all right.
Yeah. Motherfucker, let me. I'll watch with my dick on.
Oh man.
That's when you open carry all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, young fella, you see this? Don't make me have to use it.
Yeah, he's gonna have like a revolver then.
Yeah.
I got one. Never mind.
Clint Eastwood.
I got one too.
I've been shopping for one.
I got one too.
Yeah, those are important. I ain't gonna say wild peer, but those are important to have.
Yeah.
Perfect.